Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to sisi, the test server for EVE Online, and today is going to be the second mass test for the Ascension expansion. So as more and more features of Ascension are being deployed on sisi, it's important to keep an eye on performance, and especially the command bursts should be pretty intense. So here we go, 3, 2, 1 and jump. Let's press jump. Go into XBV and we'll get started with this mass test. It's again mostly focused around performance and around the performance under command bursts. So that's why I took a Damnation double armor command burst. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I didn't find another Titan available somewhere, so not much I can do about that. There were some slight problems when it comes to the start of the mass test here. So the server came back online just like 15 minutes before the mass test was planned, and the market just couldn't catch up fast enough. So a lot of people had to scramble to buy everything they wanted. But I think with almost 400 people in local in FD, it's looking like participation should be okay. And the first jump here, decently uneventful, I would say. Felt pretty normal in speed, and looks pretty good. After jump, uncloak and stop your ship. So we will do that. Uncloak and stop your ship. It's like the new player experience, which should be coming on CC any moment now. After the next reboot, if everything goes well. So that's pretty good as well. And I think now we were going to warp off to several engineering complexes and actually try to destroy one. So we'll see how that works. We'll definitely see if they've basically managed to fix the hitboxes, the places that you hit on the engineering complexes, because that was not right during the last mass test. So more and more people coming in, 220 in local, 100 in Fleet W. That's looking pretty good. So I am down here. I actually think we'll catch this entire sphere if we command bursts. Yeah, look, that's the radius, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I'll wait for the command to actually get started. So far everything looks pretty good. 60 frames per second. And oh, someone gave me back $1 billion. Yeah, there we go. Someone was asking for some ISK, so I gave him $1 billion, and he actually found out about the insurance possibilities on CC. So there we go. Uncloak, stop the ship. We're still there, still gathering. 250 now. A couple more people coming in through the sinos. Enemy Titan. So it's looking like it's gonna be another pretty tough fight for Fleet X. For Fleet W, I'm sorry, but we'll see how it works out. I like to see the Rorcal here, that's pretty good. But I'm not sure if we have any mining barges in the fleet, so we can test the panic button. We do have another Rorcal, but that doesn't work. Here's a third Rorcal, lots of Rorcals here. And I'm at the bottom. Yeah, okay. No further commands yet. Some bursting happening already. Mining bursts. Survey module range bonus. Okay, not exactly the most useful, I think. All command bursts stop. Okay, I didn't start mine. Look, and then look at my ship. Here we have a shield bonus for shield reps, and we have armor bonus, which gives us repair modules, duration and capacitor. Man, I'm not sure, maybe they should try to condense the amount of text that you're seeing here. Armor HP bonus, that's good. Armor repair modules, duration and capacitor use bonus, that's maybe a little bit long, to be honest here. And then in the mining, survey module range and mining modules, duration and capacitor use bonus. Mining module duration. Not exactly sure which one that is. Let's see if I can take a look at. Let's wait for all the command bursts to expire. Ammunition charge, command bursts, mining. You've got equipment preservation. Oops. And then give a countdown. Okay. well, still have a little bit to go. So you only have three ones: equipment preservation, laser field enhancement, and laser optimization range. So honestly, I think you could just use that in the description here, but it gives a lot of detail. Minus 87.1765% and plus 174%, and here minus 38% in duration and capacitor use. That's pretty significant actually. 39%, that's a lot. So this should be going away. All right, and then we'll zoom out because it's going to be very bright as everyone activates their command bursts. Now, here we go, full armor. And it's like a supernova right in the middle of the fleet. Performance, 60 frames per second from here. Zoomed in, it does take a bit of a dive to 40-50, but it recovers decently quickly. So we have Titan effect generator. Holy crap. 30% keep them running. Okay. Kinetic resistance bonus, EM resistance penalty, and velocity is decreased. Ooh, that's a pretty tough one. Information bursts, 2 out of 3, armors full, shields full, and all 3 mining bursts as well. So 1 skirmish module, 9% scan resolution bonus, 18% targeting range bonus. Pretty cool. Plus 46% armor resistance, minus 44% armor duration and capacitor use, and plus 47% again armor HP bonus. It's always the best bonus that is going to come through, which I'm not sure if it's mine or someone else's, but it's pretty cool. You get all the information. Maybe the percentage could be reduced a little bit in the amount of numbers there, but this feels like it's definitely okay. So there go the command bursts. I think depending on your skills, there's also a different timer for the next boost. So that's, I think, why it's a little bit less in sync now. Yeah, when everyone bursts at the same time, I get 35 frames per second. It does take a bit of a dive, especially if you go close. Man, look at this. Damnation. So cool. Almost going to burst. Let's see what happens. I should be pretty much online with everyone here. There we go. Performance. Yeah, dives to 50 frames per second. So it's not too bad. But I will admit that it is not perfect either. So this is the application visual that you're seeing. So glow on your ship, and then as long as you are boosted, you get this slight aura around you. Now maybe I should try to take a look at someone else in fleet and see if there's visuals here. Did something just blow up? Yeah, something just blew up there. I'm not sure why. But what you can see is that another ship, even in your own fleet, you won't get the visuals. That's just, I think, too much for the server. If it tells me to stop, otherwise I'm doing one more burst just to check if my own bursts give a visual feedback here. Applied bonus to 105 members. That's cool, but align to Raitaru. Align to. But yeah, no visual feedback. You do see when you are the one that gives the boost, apparently. 105 members out of 131. Not everyone. Okay. Definitely, in my opinion, pretty interesting test here. Now the fleet is going to be slowly turning towards the Raitaru. And I'm guessing I should control F9 if one of those engineering complexes explodes. Oh, FC is gone. CCP Claymore. Maybe DC'd or something, not sure. Mass questions. So So the boosts keep going. I'm going to stop. I'm actually going to reload here. Be ready for the actual PvP unless we're asked to do more. I think they have the data that they need. And here armor boosts 46% still. So I think someone else is at the exact same level as me or better. And yeah, if he's gone, who is the FC now? Wing Commander. Oh, CCP Claymore just went to Wing 2. That's what happened. And back up again. Warp. Warp within 0. Honestly, we're small and nimble. Should be okay. And off we go. Performance here so far feels pretty good. Of course, you get the typical drop in performance when you go off grid, and when you come on grid with a few hundred people. 360 in local. And here is the first one, a Raitaru. People are already shooting at it. I don't think that was the actual plan. Let's activate my reactive armor hardener. Quick burst of speed to get out of that blob here. Should definitely have gone at like 50 or something, I think. So that worked. And now you can also see everyone's victors. That's pretty cool. But it's just one huge ball of iron, and so I'm getting the hell out of there. Can you imagine if this guy would now decide to put his DD in this in this ball? That would be pretty crazy. It's also a bad idea to do this during a mass test, but on the other hand, so there come the boosts yet again. We're gonna hold on. Armor resistance, and oh, so they don't have with armor reinforcement charge. That's interesting. No one in range to give that. Alright, so one thing that we can notice now is that at least they're shooting the Raitaru itself, right? So the people that are firing at it are actually firing in the hull, not on some other place. So that's looking good. Align to the Asbel. Align to. I think that's maybe why they're putting all 3 of them, to make sure that we're actually shooting at the right spots here. So next up the Asbel. Everyone should be turning. Man, that's a pretty big ball. Almost 400. Frames per second though, definitely dropping. But that's sort of normal as well when people are actually firing at this stuff. So with weapons hot, it's a bit different. And you also have some tethering happening. So this must be one confused engineering complex. This time we're gonna do a warp within 20.
Warp drive active.
Take a look at the range of these missiles. Only 26 kilometers. Okay, take note of that. Off we go. And so here is the large citadel next. Maybe I will target this one. Move in this direction as the rest of the fleet lands. Pretty surprised at how fast the Titan is here. And I couldn't grab it. 20 kilometers should be okay to do. So off we go. Let's burn past them a little bit. Performance 30, 35, trying to go up to 40. But I'm decently confident at the moment. You know, turning the camera and everything seems to be working alright. 8% armor HP bonus. Let's see if I do it. Reinforcement. Apply to 31 members, and it's Whoa, 20%. Look at the difference. That's pretty huge. Could be the ship hull. Align to the Sotiyo. Align to... Oh, or are we testing the... the mass anchoring? That's possible as well. So now you can see that the entire fleet, or almost the entire fleet, is actually being tethered. The mass tethering of all of these engineering complexes. It's possible that we're doing a test for that. Warp to the Sotiyo. I'll do a warp within 10.
Warp drive active.
And ooh, there's actually someone that gives 23% armor HP bonus. Definitely better than mine. Again, typical dip when you leave the grids, and here we're arriving at the big one. I think we'll have to shoot this one. It is pretty massive, and the best part is, too bad CCP didn't activate a job. Would have been worth it, I think. You can actually see normally the type of super capital ship that will be in construction in that specific location. Pretty cool, potentially. So you could see like a wireframe of a Titan or something like that on top of the Sotiyo. And if I take a look at it, can we... Yeah, you could definitely see a Titan in production right there. Very cool. And they could undock on this as well. So very nice. We're going to target it, approach it a little bit. Attack the Sotiyo. Yes, let's do that. Now I'm immediately scramped. Oh, and she's already in structure, so we should be able to blow it up if we have the DPS for it. 98. Feel free to use drones, feel free to use one siege cycle. So we're gonna go all the way to the end here. I'm gonna drop some hops since I can. Could be good for the testing, because as you can see, pretty tough. Less than 30 frames per second. Takes a while for my drones to actually get out of here. Okay, that seems to be okay from here. Continue firing, and they're actually doing damage, so we're not at the threshold just yet. Useful shots, that's good. Bounty payments coming, not sure why. Oh, there is also a Rorcal in panic mode. Let's see if we can approach that a little bit. So, aha, it's not this. Is that a tortoise? Yeah, a porpoise ship. Very interesting. And he is currently being shielded by the Rorcal right here. It's pretty cool. The ship looks nice as well, and so you get, if we can actually see it, it's tricky to see it, but you've got a beam, and over here we actually have an Orca that is also protected. Very interesting. So it's really only other Rorcals that will not be protected. Good that he's moving out. Here we go. Panic shield. And to remember, 0 damage indicates that the damage cap has already been reached. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so that's at 0. That means I can actually return my drones. Don't want to lose them accidentally before the combat. And very, very nice look at the safety bubble on the Rorcal here. Massive boosting happening as well. So this is pretty tough on the graphics. 20 frames per second. Not great, but we are talking 400 people, and it's looking decently stable in my book here. From time to time we are adding useful hits. So there is the Orca now, covered in a much flatter bubble. That's actually looks very sci-fi-ish, looks pretty damn cool, I think. Yeah, that definitely looks very, very cool. Look at that. Really a permanent shield bubble there that you're not going to be able to break. Very nice. Feel free to kill offending ships which break the no PvP rule. Alright, so let's make sure that we behave ourselves. Quick look at the Sotiyo. This time, alright. Very good from these guys actually. So the HP, the hitboxes, or at least the places where we're hitting visually, seems to have been fixed. And as you can see, there's also a small group of players that have gone over to this side to take a look at it from a different angle, but they're still actually hitting the Sotiyo hull. Very good. Seems to be fixed from last time. A hit of 0, so we are at the cap. The massive boosting, it's still maybe a bit too much, but of course keep in mind we probably have like a few hundred boosters inside these two fleets at the moment, so it's probably not representative. It's going to be interesting to see once this is deployed on TQ. At least it's still doable, right? I can still zoom in if you want the cinematic view, if we can. Actually get inside the firing arc like that. That's pretty cool. So I can look around fully zoomed out. Let's take a look at that. 24, trying 23, 24 frames per second. So definitely pretty hard on the rig, but it's doable. I feel it's still doable. Here again, now you can see the Orca bubbled, and you can see the Rorcal actively bubbling 3 ships, and it's over. For late joiners, we are currently in XBV and are shooting. Ah, damn. Modules run out of charges. I hope I have enough missiles with me. Don't really know. Performance dipping to sub 20 frames per second, so I'm zooming out just a little bit. We need more DPS. 67%. Focused warp scrambler. And it doesn't say from where. Warp penalty 10 seconds. Okay. So still, I mean, this is 400 people, more than 400 people probably on the grid here, and the boost ranges do dwarf the diameter of even a fleet like that. Again, on TQ it's probably going to be different. There's more moving around, positioning and things like that, but it is something to keep in mind, that it is a very big effect, and decently intense as well if you look at it right now. Oh, so looks like the HP has been cut down a little bit. We'll quickly go into tactical camera view so that I can focus on the Sotiyo. Let's see when it drops to like its final few percentages. 16%, 15%. Let's see how this baby blows up. That I think is a good place. Maybe we want the sun in the shot like that. Then we've got the fleet down here like this. Just look at the size of the bubbles. They're still coming right to the edge of the camera here. So maybe even a bit further, because we do have a bigger fleet like that. Oh, looks good. Down to 12%. At least we're hitting the right spots. That looks nice. 11. The last 5, I think we'll just get rid of the UI for a bit until she blows up. 8. Pretty good, adding a little bit of damage, but we're very, very close to the cap, I think. 7. Six. 5. We can wait just a little bit longer to make sure we're doing all right. 23 there. We're still firing. 4%. At 3? At 3. 3%. Control F9. Get rid of this puppy. And let's just take a look. So this is... so the boosting is maybe a bit more visual than what you would normally have on TQ. Probably a lot more visuals than what you would normally have on TQ. But now definitely a lot more visually intense than what you'd have on TQ. But there's a Sotiyo now being attacked by around 400-500. I think that means she's about to blow up. So let's see if we get a visual effect. Oh, first explosion, top right side. Yeah, the right side is now blowing up. Explosions to the inner structure. Pretty cool. Pretty long effect as well, I would say. There she goes. The shockwave. See that one spread out. And then a second one. Pretty cool. And there is the Excel Engineering Complex wreck for the first time. Very nice. Basically split in half. Right in the middle of it is where the massive explosion happened. Then you've got like the background radiation a little bit. Very, very cool. Working as intended, I would say. Scoop drones, that is done. Oh, I didn't put these in medium. I think Stargate Poitot Align 2 is going to be in order. Wreck is now gone. And we are ready for phase 2. Fleet W, jump to Poitot and prepare a gate camp. There we go. Stargate Poitot, jump 2. We can go back to the orbit camera, which very good as well that this is actually smooth and without too major a hiccup. Oh, should definitely get back to FPS as well. Move these guys to well, warrior. It's not warriors, but small drones anyways. Please be in range to jump. Should be in range to jump here as the rest of the fleet lands. And here we go. Poitot at the ready. We'll do an orbit at 10, I think, to get started. Try to stay in the middle so I can boost if I have to. Activate reactive armor hardener. And jump Stargate to Poitot. That is done. Good. CCP, Draconis and Habakkuk in the Oracle and Abaddon. Let's see if we put a skin on that. Ooh, gold iron. Very nice. Completely black. Admittedly cooler than the white stuff. Gate camp is prepped. Somebody needs some shields, that's okay. There's actually some fighting happening already, I think. Claymore is being attacked. First few boosts coming in. There's even Apostle, Wyvern. Some pretty major ships here. A Porpoise. Let's take a quick look at that one. There you go. Purpose hull. Actually in armor. Let's target him to see what's actually happening. Ooh, lovely explosion. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh. With the drifting there, that was the porpoise exploding. That was... Holy hell, that was the coolest explosion so far. Look at that. If that's really the porpoise explosion, that's maybe a little bit... Oh, it's an orca actually. Alright, for a moment there, I thought that was going to be a porpoise explosion. That's a bit much. Are we actually firing, or are we just cutting down targets? The Wyvern? Armor boost situation. They're looking resistance, HP bonus 46%. Holy crap, that's a lot. Looking pretty good. We're going to go like this. And let's maybe send Joe home. Abaddon, Rattlesnake. Nope, just sit back, enjoy the explosions, I guess. I actually wonder if this has an explosion as well. So let's just fire. That's half down. It does have armor damage visuals. Okay, and a little Jovian explosion. I should definitely switch to tactical though, and try to grab some of the ships that we're targeting. Let's see, targeting Moros. Fleet X is still normally not here. So that Moros, let's add our firepower to it. This should all not be necessary right now. So you can just move a little bit. Let's see if we can actually get this guy down or not. Jump in and fight on contact if you're still in a warp. So let's hope he doesn't get caught. Yeah, I can actually do this. Make sure to add a little bit of E-War. Half armor. Come on, give us a nice Moros explosion. That would be cool. In the meantime, Orca target would make some sense for me to go after. Some small stuff would be cool. Alright, he's slowly going down. Tie-dye is kicking in, 50%. So we'll have a tie-dye look at this explosion if all goes well. There's Titan decloaking. Very cool. Adding fire. Phoenix Nighthawk, a boosting ship could be good to get rid of if we can. Too bad the Orca is gonna blow up first. See if I can zoom out just a little bit. That's probably back there. Massive DD bursts. Firing right at Titan. No, at this guy here, Naglfar. Oh, and I'm already targeted as well. Let's call for armor. as stuff explodes all around me. Can I do look at you? Yes. Let's give it all we've got. And he's actually getting reps. That's quite unfortunate. We're going to start orbiting this guy at 5,000 if I can. If I can still survive, that would be good. Come on, blow this baby up so we can see. Man, they're doing good with the reps, but I'm getting reps as well. Awesome. I was caught by Fleet W once again. Fleet W reps are awesome. Bounty payments coming in, and there she goes. Now we should get a nice look at the internal explosions on the Moros. Please. Zooming out just a bit. Come on, show us something. Basically gone dark. Oh, major tie-dye. So it could be cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Look at that, with tie-dye. No UI, let's get rid of that. As all the sinos are coming in, this Moros. Even the sound is cool. Holy crap. Fighters on the right side. Massive blasts everywhere, and we're still looking at this one dreadnought that is finally blowing up. Oof, very white. And there's the wreck. Now we can see the halo of the explosion actually. Holy crap, very, very cool. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's see if we can catch up to this guy. Quick burst of micro warp drive. And then let's see if we can get in on a one-on-one against him. Okay. Oh, he's actually getting away from me. That's not good. Ah, the fighters also very, very cool. What are the boosts saying here? These look okay for now. So it's me against Sea Aldent in a Vixor Navy issue. Oh, all my drones are gone. Okay. Let's grab the small drones. See if we can try to catch this guy. Not actually sure if it's going to work. Actually, Dominic's going after me here. So yeah, Fleet X does probably have a bit of an advantage on us. I'll boost for what I'm worth. If it helps a couple of people, it may just by accident be pretty good. And yeah, alright, we're actually close by. Activating missile launchers. Looking at him now. There we go. Whipped, and there I am coming up behind him with the missiles as much larger ships all around us are battling it out. Capacitor empty already. Okay, stop the bursting then, because I do want to try to at least keep him whipped a little bit. He's taking good damage. No more cap.
The capacitor is empty.
But yes, got him. I do wanna. No, don't drift away. God damn it. There he goes. Internal explosions. Trying to keep him in frame here. And blap, cruiser explosion. Okay, this guy orbits at 7,000. No, maybe a little bit further even. Yeah, that should be okay. I should be able to scram and whip him. Activate this. And definitely want my FPS back up here. 15. Not the best. But okay. Look at that one. Look at me now. He's actually chasing me. We're gonna let him do. We're actually going to fly through the battle. Now we've got a nice view here. Trying to save a little bit of cap. But yeah, FPS is definitely pretty tough. But it's doable. Oh my god, is that Titan going to die? Erebus 36 kilometers. Let's target. Ooh, he could. He could very well die. Another explosion we might want to try to capture. As you can see, some smaller subcap explosions here. They're still pretty cool. Yeah, he's going down. Die is slightly dropping. And am I still holding? You know, I'll just quickly broadcast for armor so I can get caught if I need it. Zoom, go, 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 go. Because this baby is about to blow. Oh, I should definitely try to have the battle like that. So you can see the internal explosions. Now we're going to tell me that I can zoom out while still keeping this guy in frame. Because it's gonna be a massive explosion normally, and I want to catch it this time. There she goes. Okay, not too overwhelming. Actually, definitely pretty good. And the rig makes sense in its position. So I'm alright with this. Let's see if we can get back on a visual for myself. Now if I zoom in, I should get to me. Exactly. So we can take another angle here. As the Dominic keeps chasing me. Local 450. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty tough. So let's just grab the whole battlefield like that. And just enjoy the scenery, guys. New explosions in EVE Online coming in Ascension. I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like when the two fleets are actually separated and maneuvering, and then one gets butchered. And you're constantly seeing all of those cool explosions on one side as the other side takes the upper hand. I think it's going to look amazingly cool. And I have to be honest, the explosion you're seeing right now is, I think, capital ships, and I think that looks cooler than the Titan explosions. Because they're not as big and super illuminating, but they have this cool halo that basically expands from the explosion, as you can see right there. Very cool stuff. There goes another one. And that's the explosion. Look at that. I wonder, the blue explorers are pretty cool as well. I wonder which ships actually give that one. Probably Caldari stuff, maybe Galente stuff as well sometimes. But yeah, that's what the battle looks like. We're still doing okay. Ooh, the Dominix is actually going down. Is he still chasing me or... Oops, let's do a look at them. Haha! Now who's laughing? Orbit. 2500. And what I especially like, let's hope that he actually goes down here, is for the smaller ships that have velocity. They keep going a little bit, which has been pretty nice effect in my book. Armor boosts still going, yeah, decently strongly here. So can I see myself? Yeah, I'm back there. Let's approach, but I think he's going to go down pretty smoothly. And after that, we might try to go after the Nighthawk. Poor Dominix. Down he goes. We can let go of him. Zoom in here. And again, you drift away. The hull is dead. No more power, no more lights. And then normally you get the internal explosions as you keep drifting. And then she'll blow up. Blap. And then unfortunately the wreck is not yet optimized. Would be maybe worth it for battleships, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, all my drones are gone. Okay, let's make a note of that. Let's see if we can do a little bit on the Nighthawk, but I'm not sure. Target is actually a rattlesnake. Let's see if we can grab that. Right there, that's not too far to go for, I think. So let's stop this. Let's stop this one as well, because I actually didn't need the cap right away. So here I am now. Trying to reach the rattlesnake. Good, we're in range. Orbit 7500. We can cut that. We can activate these. We can activate these. I'm scrammed though. I'm not going to ask for help anymore. It's already been 50 minutes. If the battle ends here, I don't mind. Let's boost just in case I can still help a couple of fleet mates out. 400 in local. Oh, Control F. Yeah, 12 frames per second. Not the best anymore. But I think, as you can tell, let's go back into the orbit view as well. As you can tell, it's still doable. You can play. Tie-dye is also slowly going away. So I think I may have attracted some attention by attacking the Nighthawk. So these are back. Let's fire. He's getting repped quite hard. So I'm not going to keep repping. Thank you all. As you can see, the mass test is over as well. So it's true from Dawn of the Dead here, the command bursts are very intense, but keep in mind this is probably an unusual amount of command bursts on the field as well for this number of people. So I think on the queue it could be better as more stuff explodes here. Pretty awesome. And I might actually want to try to save my ship. Can I disengage and wait for my timer to go down? 1 minute. Should be able to survive for 1 minute. Then jump back out. Orbit 500. Bug reports, honestly, felt pretty good. Tie-dye, 68%. So that's okay. And feedback, yeah, okay. So just a little bit more to go until I should be able to jump back and actually save the damnation, because it's a good boosting ship. It has the double boost here. I think it's pretty useful for the mass test if they do another one. So I'm gonna try to save this one here. But this will have been the second mass test for the Ascension expansion. Lots of stuff blowing up, which is pretty cool. There's still a lot to test and to check out as well. Rorcal ORCAD changes, new player experience, a lot of details on the engineering complex and what they do as well. A lot of questions were asked there, so I'll try to cover as much as I can. But for now, let's see if I can actually jump through. Yes, I can. Goodbye Poitot and goodbye Battle. I am out of here. That was this mass test. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.